Should be able to hear me now, even though we're in the screen. I like the little character. Is he supposed to be like a little water spirit? What the heck is he? He's got a little bite out of his head. Oh, that's because he had a hat on. Trying to see, I've got these alerts working now. Oh, that one's not going to fit. Yep, that one's definitely not going to fit. Okay, so I can move that. Definitely have to have the full thing. Let's put it, let's put it over here. That's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Nothing's on fire at all. My state is not on fire. Preposterous. There we go. That should work better. Let me know if you should be able to hear me, right, Sonny? If you're still there. All right. I want to get, okay, so I think I got that one fixed. I want to edit the other alerts. Channel points for a friend. Okay, I think I just want these ones. No, do I want? I do have pet developers here. Let's see if it works. Okay, so I've got text to speech on at the moment, but it does not come through on your side. Why? Why does it not come through? Did I tell it not to do audio for some reason? Where is sound and visual? Okay, sound and audio. Volume, that's okay. Under general settings, customization, no. What's up, Michelle? You can come here. Are you gonna start working on your room? Okay, yeah. I don't mind if you come talk to me while I'm on stream. That's not a big deal. That's all part of it. He's okay. He's okay. Okay, so I have it set to do text to speech, but for some reason, it's not coming through on your guys' side. So let's switch scenes. I don't think we're going to do the timer today. We're going to bypass that because we're already talking. We're already doing our thing. So, question is, do I mute this? If I mute this, will it go through to the other side? Okay, I have to unmute it here in order for it to work. Okay. How did I set up the alerts to have audio? The main alerts. How did I do that? I don't know how. I may have to change that. Let's see, high transition, show when to interact, filters. Is it a filter? No, I didn't put a filter on it. It's not in the properties. It's not a local file. Oh, there it is. I am a goober. Control audio with OBS. Duh. Sometimes, Sonny, sometimes I'm like, I'm on it, sometimes I'm not on it. Alrighty. We can hide that one. We can hide that one. Okay, so now we should have volume from the Pet the Puppers. So I should be able to redeem this. Redeem.
Tahoe Anime Pet the Furry Friend.
And I can't hear it at the moment. Okay, so I have to do monitor on that one. Where are you, Pet the Puppers? Yeah, I gotta monitor that one. Monitor and output. Monitor and output. Yay, okay. So I should be able to hear that now. Let's try it again. Let's Pet the Furry Friend. Okay, I'm hearing it.
Tahoe Anime Pet the Furry Friend.
It did it! Yay! Okay, so now we've got announcements for it. Woohoo! That's fun. So now, even if I'm away from the computer, you know what I should do? Hold on. I should do the big stretch one too. Except for it doesn't say it right. Okay, so you gotta hear this. This is weird. Okay, where are we? Channel point. Like a big stretch. Oh, I don't have the text to speech on. I guess it doesn't do anything. Gotta turn that on first. Okay, let's try it again. Let's send that test alert again. There we go.
Tahoe Anime says good stretch.
Stretch. Doesn't know how to say stretch. Okay, so do I have to change? That's the title reward. Reward title. Okay, so alert condition. That's fine. Variant name. Save changes. Okay, so how do I change? So that's a reward. So I need to go change the rewards to make that work. What's up, Michelle?
He looks like Gojo.
He could be Gojo. Is this Gojo buttons? Is that what I made? Seriously, no. Is that what I made?
Kinda like the head, the same
I
glasses.
feel like that's what I made. I made Gojo.
You made a Gojo button.
Yikes. I should cut him in half.
Oh no!
Oh no! What's happening? No, we don't want to manage goals. We don't want
Yeah, I got a
goals.
question for you.
What's up?
Can I play music in my room? Or will you hear it through here?
No, you're fine.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. As long as you're not making the house like bounce up and down.
I'll
like,
make it bounce.
You're gonna make it bounce?
No,
You're
no,
gonna
no.
put it on the main speakers?
No.
Yikes. Híjole. No, you should be okay.
Okay.
Thank you for asking. I appreciate that.
Have fun with your Gojo buttons.
I'm gonna have fun with my Gojos. I'm trying to figure out how to make this thing work correctly.
It don't work?
No, it's not that it doesn't work. It's just I'm trying to get it to do the... When I redeem this thing... It's supposed to talk.
Tahoe Anime says good stretch.
Except for he says, Tahoe Anime says, good stretch. It doesn't know how to say big stretch or good stretch or anything like that.
That makes sense.
So it goes Geech. I gotta figure out why it's doing that or how it's doing that. Thank you. Do I have to change the name of the reward name? Description, big stretch. So what? Okay, we're gonna save that. We're gonna see edit alerts, channel points, stretch. Okay, that stretch, layout, text, word title. Okay, not as fun. I'm sorry, Mrs. Tahoe. I know you're not here, but I'm sorry we had to make a change.
Tahoe Anime says good stretch.
Okay, there we go. I think we want to change that to... I think we want big stretch. I don't think we want good stretch. We want big stretch. Funsies.
Tahoe Anime says big stretch.
Oh, okay. Now what does it look like in the words? Okay, so that's the reward title. So I might need to change the reward title again. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna save it. We're gonna go to here. We're gonna go into this. Ooh, that's right. I can do that one. I have some stuff set up. Okay, we're gonna call it Big Stretch. Let's see. We're working on some. We're going to be working on a different sticker today, here shortly. Working on some of these guys, but working on a couple custom reward things at the moment. Okay, let's save that. I want to know how. I'm going to start this challenge. I think I set it up correctly. Okay, there we go, there we go. Yeah, now we got it. Okay, so let's see. What does it do? Only your viewers can contribute. Yeah, there we go. Now you guys have something to do. So channel points could go towards buying a special treat for our furry friends. Yes, yes.
Tahoe Anime says big stretch.
Oh. Okay. I think we got that figured out. We got a couple things figured out with the stream so far this morning, which is good. I think it's always fun to do a little bit of stuff on stream. I've got some other rewards here, some of their stuff, but I don't know if I like. I want to make a bunch of my own, but I need to come up with some ideas for them. Let's see, can you buy Message effect. Okay, so you can still buy the bits and use those. Those are still good. Okay, cool. Let's see. So that went up on the screen. Should be able to, yeah, should be able to hear me. Okay, we're waiting to see what this does. If this goes off of the screen at the top. No, it does not. Okay, cool. Just a community challenge for now. And we'll try it out. We'll try out 10,000 channel points if people can get there, and if that's too much, then we'll modify it. If it's too little, we'll go higher. Gotta figure it out. Okay, that's shown community challenge. Cool. All right, I think we're doing something so far. So, what's up, Michelle?
Your assistant is on my stuff.
My assistant is on your stuff? How so?
Laying.
Did he... Wait, where? On the floor?
No, I set out all my clothes.
Uh-huh.
And I put the blanket that he normally sleeps on right here.
On the floor or on the bench?
On the bench.
And he's laying on the bench on the blanket? That's funny. Do I need to come look? Okay. I'll be back, chat. I gotta go look at something fun.
You can just look over.
Hi. What are you doing? You being happy, cat? Because I'm so happy.
This is where he sleeps on my beanbag. Is this guy?
On the thing that looks like Sora?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should probably train him to do that more. Take pictures.
That's your assistant, Dad.
Take pictures.
Okay.
Oh my god. Cat is being cute right now. Let's go over to...
You're sure gonna go play, Ash?
Let's see, backslash, Tahoe Anime.
Yeah, you can stay here.
We'll try that. We'll put another thing on. We'll put a thing on TikTok to see if that goes. See if one of our friends from there come over. Come over and say hi. Oops, I want to mute my phone. Just in case anybody calls me in the meantime. Welcome, stream. Hi. Sorry, I've been distracted for a second.
No!
We are working on some ideas today. I want to do...
I just want to shake out my carpet. You do not need to go outside.
He wants to go outside. He wants to live outside now. He says, I'm done. I've been in the house for 19 years. I want to run away out into the forest and be an outdoor cat.
Go inside, Dad.
He says he's done. I'm good. Okay, so it brings up that menu. Why is it not bringing up the other ones? That's weird. But it's not bringing up any of these windows, these drop downs. I swear it was doing. Hey, it's a chicken lord. Hello, sir. How are you? You haven't been around here in a hot minute. You've been over on the DPS channel, but haven't seen you here in a minute. Welcome to the revitalization of the Tahoe Anime channel. So, before I was using it for a lot of like artwork and stuff, and the basis of that is still here, but I've kind of shifted since I've started working on creating my own children's books in the past couple years, that I'm going to be doing some oh, Sunny's gonna make me stretch.
Sunny_Ruth says big stretch.
So I'm working on starting this channel, or I wouldn't say starting this channel, but I got it up to affiliate. So now I'm working on streaming more often, getting things more set up so that I can hopefully take some of the ad revenue and stuff that I would generate from this, or from subs or anything like that, and put it back into the development of my books and stuff like that, so I can, you know, buy ISBNs, you know, send stuff to the Library of Congress, all those little things that cost a little bit of money in there, but try to figure out that. Hopefully, if I can get it somewhere and do something, I can then like buy chunks of books and I can donate them to like schools or libraries, and you know, kind of really move things that direction where I can help the community and start developing those type of things for a good cause. You know what I mean? Kind of taking a book from good old Sage, trying to bring positivity and a lot of goodwill and things back by doing these types of stuff. Taking a page from Mrs. Tahoe, who's on a journey very similar right now too. Yeah, I'm trying to do something good. I want to use my talents for good and not evil. How about that? My kids are grown now, so they are self-sufficient, so they don't need me as much. So I get to try to do little fun things like this now.
I need you, Father.
You need me? So the kids are out of school, so daughter and son may walk in the background and just do random things sometimes. It just may happen that way.
Not a bad thing?
No, it's not a bad thing. It's entertaining. It's funny. Daughter will harass me a lot on these streams if she's around, for sure. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we need to... I should actually try to get some work done this morning. Let's open up a couple other things. This is our template. We don't need that. But what we do need... I'll take you on a tour, chicken. And she should. Yes, I do deserve all the harassments in the world. I did bring her into this world. It's only fair that she harasses me about it. So I'll take you on a tour real quick. So I've got like the video and stuff running up in the right hand corner, and it kind of shows that's how I've been signing my books and stuff like that. But we'll open up. Let's open up this. Hello. This is my book. This is my baby. This is my Stitch Tales book with my little friend here, my cat. Are you bringing me stuff from your room? I'm gonna throw those.
No.
No. What do you mean no?
No, they're buttons.
Oh my gosh.
They're for you.
Thank you. I appreciate
Because
it.
you're streaming.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Love you.
Mm-hmm.
Clean your room.
I am.
Yikes. Okay, we don't need this anymore. But we'll bring up the back one too, just for shits and giggles. Whee! Fun little story about a adoption of a black cat and how he adapts to his new family and stuff like that, and his new surroundings. But first book in a series that I'm working on for the next couple of years, so kind of a fun way to bring some of my, you've seen a bunch of my graphics and stuff like that in my illustrations and stuff like that, logos. It's kind of like a mix of all of those things, and then I've kind of taught myself how to put together some stories and stuff like that, mixing them together with like life adventures that have happened to me and the family. So it's a fun little story. It's got a little it's got a lot of little pieces and moving bits to it that, you know, kind of help kids, you know, learn about reading and imagery and how to, you know, how the sequence of events kind of go together and stuff like that. So it's got a lot of little subtleties and little fun pieces and stuff like that. So it's been a fun little project to work on. Something I didn't really know I had in me. I mean, I could do the images. I could do all the artwork. Like that's always been easy part. But the writing part is the hard part. That was always the thing I shied away from throughout my life. I never considered myself a writer, just a artist in a lot of ways. So I had to retrain my brain. Let's see. Yeah, something like that. Hey, we got some jazzy music today. Wow. Glad you were finding and flexing that side more. Yeah, it's been a journey. It's been interesting. Can't say that it wasn't brought on by these weird times that we live in, but I'm kind of, it's like one of those, it sucks, but I kind of found a little space to be in too, so I'm not super mad at it. I'm a little mad at it. I'm definitely mad at it for a lot of different reasons, but this part I'm not mad at. Okay, so do I want to pull? I'm trying to make little. So now the idea is like I'm taking elements of like my books and making other little graphics and stuff like that, and then making stickers and other fun items as well. Okay, that's not bad. Fair. How are you doing, chicken? How is life treating you? Oh, that's weird. Didn't do anything. Oh, I put it way off screen. I was like, why is it putting it? Where is it? Just rolling along. Night job the next couple of days, so I'm gonna grab some tacos and take a nap in a bit. Fair enough. Tacos and a nap. See, Sonny? Tacos and a nap. You need tacos in your life. Just saying. Yep, there's the tacos. Why you deny that? No, don't deny the tacos. Don't you dare. You have the Spanish in your blood. I don't understand this. That's like heresy, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's the basis of heresy. Tacos are a gift and should be treasured. Thank you, chicken. Thank you. I appreciate that. They are a treasure. Okay, already cooked together. I think everybody should get free tacos all the time. Shoot, we got enough corn in this country. Everybody should be able to get free tacos. Nice little corn tortillas. Fresh ones too. Okay, so now this is a food. Now we've turned this into a food stream, so there we go. Oh, it was so sad. Okay, so about a year ago, our favorite restaurant, shoot, what was it called? Because they changed the name of it. Michelle,
Yeah.
what was the name of our favorite taco shop before it changed names? Oh, it was Anna's Mexican Grill. Corn or flour tortilla? Both. I'll take either. Both of them are good. Flour for burritos, corn for tacos. Yeah, I'll take either. I'll mix and match them.
You should talk about our favorite ice cream shop.
But we got our favorite shop, Anna's Mexican Grill, burned down. They had a fire and it burned all of the. So they took a year to rebuild it, and now it's Dahlia's Mexican Grill. So they changed, but they're back. I'm not picky, yeah. As long as it has, beans, cheese, meat. You can put some lime in it. Any of the. You can make it as white person of a taco as you want. I'm good. You can make it as Spanish of a taco as you want. I'm all over it. Just don't put tomatoes. Well, no, I'm okay with some tomatoes, but not. Like, they got the pickled tomatoes in it. You're making me hungry. God damn it. I'm just thinking about food now. Why you do this to me? Hey! Sunny gifted a tier 1 sub to Inverness. Thank you, Sunny. Appreciate that. Now Vern can watch ad-free. Woohoo! Can you pick? Is it random, Sunny? You just gift one to the community, right? And it just goes to whoever's in the community, right? I'd sub, but mobile costs $1. What? Really? That one was random. Okay. I didn't know mobile costs an extra $1. Is there like a processing fee on that? Just going to the web. See, Sunny's got all the tricks. That's why he's the sub master. He knows. He knows. Okay, so you can see those. You just can't see the top ones, which is weird. Oops. What did I do here? That's outside. Alright, what did I do? Okay, that's acting weird. It's acting really weird. Never seen that before. Okay. That's a new one. But yeah, it's to cover the Google Play and app. Oh, that makes sense. That there's a fee they charge on all transactions. That's right. I forgot about that. I forgot that they had done that. They've got an extra surcharge on top of using their app stores. Wait, you're at work, Alex? Go fix some cars. What you got real work to do? I mean, I appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. I mean, no, stay. Don't go work. I just did that on break. Gotcha. Well, I appreciate you coming by and spending your break time with me. I do appreciate that. Oh, and I do have to tell you, okay. So, last night, your internet crashed. You left from the, when we're in the end of that dungeon, right? So, we had what, maybe a quarter of the boss's health left on that run? And I had to do 2 more rotations through it. And the first rotation was a little sketchy. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna push him too hard. I'm just going to chip away at his health a little bit and just get down to the end. And worst comes worst, I'll do a second damage phase. No big deal. Get done with that one and be like, okay, not bad. I'll go back up to the top, do the top stuff, come back down to the bottom. I'm like, okay, I got my super. I was like, do I use my super now? Or I'm like, no, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait to see if I need to use it like at the end as a last ditch effort kind of thing. So I'm wailing on the boss and stuff like that at the end. And I get him down to like a sliver of health and we're close down to the end. I'm like, okay, I could probably just finish him off with normal weapons. I don't need to use my super or anything like that. I'll just hold on to it. You know what? About that time, he does that slam and he knocks me off of the platform, and I'm like, nope. And I was like, this is why I saved my super for this exact same thing. Supered it, flew back up to the top, hit him, finished it off. I was like, gosh dang it, that was way too risky. That came way down to the wire. I had way too much. That's why I texted you last night and been like, yeah, it felt like I just drank like 6 Monster Energy drinks because I was like, my heart was pounding and stuff like that. I was just like, holy crap. I'm not meant for this type of. You're gonna try to solo it on Explorer mode? Yeah, it's definitely doable. It just takes. I think I just ignored the last mechanic. You know how we had talked about. I didn't do the light thing. I just like, you know what? I don't need him to stay longer. I just need to do what I can and just if I have to do more loops, I'll do more loops. But I'm not going to push him and make things worse for myself. But yeah, it was terrifying. I was like, holy crap. Don't want to do that. I want to do both of them. Select all. There we go. I feel like they sped the boss up in that fight just to justify the pillars. I mean, he moved kind of fast before, but maybe? Like, it didn't feel, even when we did do those pillars on 1 or 2 of those platforms, I didn't feel like it slowed him down enough. And even in that time, you're wasting a bunch of time picking up the motes to do the dunking that you have one person not doing damage. So it's like, I don't see what it gained in that, adding that mechanic like that. I use LastPass to handle that for me. Not sponsored. Hey, welcome to our sponsor today, LastPass. Go out and pick it up on this. I'm assuming it's an app. Alex does all the promos. I don't do the promos. I'll ship it off to him. We'll get it figured out. I just let him do most of the talking during the streams because it's more efficient and works better. Is an app and a plug-in for web browsers a digital key to use across your devices? I've seen too many breaches to trust my passwords with third-party anything. That's everything though. You step 1 foot outside and you've created a data breach. I like how Sunny's trying to sell us on this. There we go. Let's see, do I like that? No, I do not. Better. Let's get rid of that for now. Okay, I think I'm okay with that. We are going to wow, that went way too far. Oh, I forgot I had those grouped. Boop doo. Like I said, I'm not sponsored. I should get a kickback. Well, you should get a kickback. You should get all of the things. Character. Okay, here we go. This one. Okay, wait a second. Where's 100%? That's the size that it's going to. Although I do have a Star Citizen referral code. There you go. Put that up there. Okay, so that's the actual size. Let's put this back on just in case. Not being polite to me today. Just noticed there's a cat one. Yeah, that's cool. I know I gotta go through and add. So like on my docket of things to do at some point is to add some more emotes and stuff like that. Because I have a ton of the graphics and stuff like that I can put out there. Put the buttons to be the like I can do all of these guys, but I have more. I just have to like go through and pick out which ones I like the best and make them work. Hope Alex's head is hurting. He must have to go back to work now. Back to the coal mine with you. Oh, explosions. I think he found the emotes, Sunny. This could be scary. I feel bad things coming. Oh no. Mistakes were made today. It is very distracting. Okay, so I want to ungroup this. much as I like those on there, those are cool, but I don't want those. Those are for special ones. I'm gonna submit these to a competition, so. You think I don't know how to use emotes? You fool! I mean, there was a possibility that I thought you didn't know how to use the emotes. Do you blame me? Don't answer that. Does that creature has a weapon? What? He does have a sniper, that's funny. Oh, that's from Mactic server, that's why. I've been on Twitch since Justin.tv. An error occurred. Oh, well, he must not be around anymore. It's not as impressive if he's not around anymore. I want to change. That's what I need to do. I need to put them side by side. That's where I made my mistake. That's where I made my mistake. Not putting them in between each other. Putting them next to each other. That's what Twitch used to be back in 2010, 2011. Calm down, Grandpa. You're fine. Jeez, coming in here. Back in my day. Anyways, thanks for leaving me by myself last night, Alex. Dang it. You didn't have to just drop out on me. Didn't even say goodbye. Is it not going to do? Nope, it's not going to do the outside. I'm on the outside, and I'm looking in. Okay, let's see. I want this, but not this. So I can do this. Back in my day.
Oh no, not the back of my day.
Hey, daughter.
What?
Don't make fun of me.
Why?
I don't know. Alex was saying back in his day, Twitch was, I don't know, something. He basically just said he's really old. That's what he said. All 20-something odd years of him, or, yeah. Uh-oh. Pinwheel of Death. We better save before we lose everything. Why do you not like me right now? Don't save. What am I? Oh, I know what I'm running wrong. We don't need Grammarly, and we don't need the Steel series. There we go. That should free up some memory. I remember when memes were just images with top and bottom text. Oh my god, that is back in the day. God, you're so old. Why are you so old? might have to turn off Illustrator and come back in here because it is being a butt at the moment. Okay, what don't I need? Do I need... I don't need Chrome, so we can get rid of Chrome. Got the stream up there. I'm not like... Is somebody downloading something in the background? I would not be surprised. Okay. You want Beach Hut Deli, but you don't know why. Can I fathom a guess?
Huh?
Can I fathom a guess? Why? Probably because... Can I guess why you want Beach Hut Deli?
Hungry?
Because you're hungry? Bam. You're welcome. Problem solved. That's what I do as a dad. I just solve problems. You should eat something. You're welcome.
You should buy me Beach Hut.
And now we have problems.
I'll ask Jeff if he'll take me
There you go. Ask Jeff if he'll take you.
when he's done with the shower.
Is he in the shower?
Yeah.
Praise Jesus.
That's your son. Bam! Why does he say bam?
Bam! Says Alex. I don't know why he's saying bam. Yeah, Illustrator's being really funky right now. Like, that's not normal that it does the pinwheel of death that often. Doing it again. Save. Better save. Might give me a chance right before one of you two said bam. Probably her. She runs around and just bams all the time. I want to select all. It also doesn't help that when I make those little rounded text like that, it totally does not like it.
I love my brother.
Oh, you know what it probably is too? I've got one. No, that's not the folder with like 50 tabs in it. That only has a few in it.
No, Charizard!
That one has a few. That's not too bad. I don't know why it's acting all slow. Let's go to the activity monitor to see what's going on. Got a little bit of a spike. All within moderate levels. It's fine. OBS. VTube. Calendar widget extension? No. No, I don't know what's going on. I think it's just Illustrator's being funky. Got that one. Got that one saved. Got that one saved. Save. Okay, so I did this one on Monday. I need your guys' opinion before we go to ad break here. Is this Gojo? Did I make Gojo Cat? Is that what I did here? In the meantime, I'm going to see if I can figure out how to put up a poll. I don't know how to do that myself. I know there's a command for it, but... I don't know what it is. If this is a JoJo reference, I'm not the one to ask. No, not JoJo reference. No, Gojo. From... Okay, hold on. Pull it up. Copy image. Can I just paste that in here? Are we getting... Is giving off these vibes? Are these the vibes we're giving off here? Jujutsu Kaisen, that's right. Jujutsu Kaisen. Ooh, my timer is way off on my ads. I'm here, but on mute. Just want to support the stream. Thank you, baby. Thank you. We are currently in an ad break, so we are going to stop for the moment. We're going to wait for ads to do their thing, and then we'll go back. Yeah, see, it still says I have 2 minutes left, not 1 minute left. At least that's what it says on my side screen, my stream chat over here. I wonder if that's delayed too. I don't know. I'll grab something to drink. I'll be back. There's a bunch of stuff out here. Somebody set up a garage sale in my... No. Is Pat still sleeping on your... Back in bassinet? Okay. Do we need to take everything out from underneath your bed too, so we can vacuum under there and get it cleaned up? Probably. Okay. Daughter's working hard at cleaning up her room today, so she has moved most things out of her bedroom into the dining room. Alright, let's see. Okay, while I'm going to restart Illustrator at the moment because it is being funky. While we are still on ad break for another 30 seconds. Try this again. Alright, welcome back, stream. Okay, so we don't need the ads folder anymore. Get it. Let's check on our goals here. We're at 58 of 60 followers. Just need 2 more for that goal, which is fine. We need to see if Illustrator's working now. Hey, came back. Cool. Hopefully it's going to behave itself now. No guarantees. Pinwheel of Death. No? Man, this was working really, really good on Monday. Adobe, what did you do? I'm gonna switch off of that for the moment. Oh, right when I do that, look, it came back. I think it has to do with these that I made. I don't think it likes that at all. I think that was a problem. Whatever that text was, I think was causing all of the issues. Dang, I really like that too. What didn't they do? So I set my Illustrator not to do auto updates because 9 out of 10 times I'd probably be in the middle of a stream or something like that and it would update. But it still does. They have their own Creative Cloud that does do, like, it pulls the updates and holds on to them. So until you manually do the update and the push for it. So, like, every once in a while, like, the computer will get really slow is because it's downloading a whole bunch of stuff to its Creative Cloud rather than waiting until I tell it to pull that and then do the update for the program itself. So, it's funky. Oops, I don't want that. That's the wrong thing. I want this, but I want it to behave. I don't want it to be a dick this time. No, let's see, it's still being a dick. Yeah, it's not working correctly for some reason. Interesting. Well, what's the name of that hand times? Just get rid of it. It's not, whatever that text font is it's not working correctly. This is it. You know what? Let's capitalize it. Let's make it center. Nope. Whole thing. There we go. Almost need to rip it apart and change it into a vector graphic in order to make it do what it's supposed to do correctly right now. It's being a butthole. Yeah, like it's not. It's definitely not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Be able to put a space and it centers both of them, but it's not doing that either. Yeah, the font is causing it to do weird things. Vied. Let's double check a couple things real quick. Got okay, not much going on there. That's fine. I think I put it here. Got some more graphics. I think we're gonna have to change this font. It's being too funky dory. I don't know why. Too bad I like that font. Yes, he's not doing. I could do tabs. Yeah, see how it moved it? It's supposed to do that when you do a space too, but it's not doing it for some reason. Paragraph, indent. Those are fine. Yep, that's top. These are bullets. Right. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Because I would love to do this with it. 29? Yeah. I think we need to separate it. I think the eye is messing it up. I hate having to do that. I want them all together, but sometimes it doesn't want to work, so I have to separate them. Just the way it is. Okay. I need to remember to sign up for the Sierra Arts literary community. Get my book in the Depot Gallery because looks like they're working on getting some new events set up. Okay. Ooh, yeah, you guys should redeem some of your Pet the Furry Friends and the Big Stretches because I added something new for it. Or I think it's cool, but that's just me. Checking my emails. Okay. No emails. Okay, good. Oh, I got an email. Let's see, what are we at? Back to normal. It is 22.39. That's fine. Maybe if I switch off of that. 22. Oops, I forgot I can't do that. Rotate. 10. Don't forget about the raise fundraiser. I know. I gotta figure out how to do. How I want to do that. I could set it up through like I've got it set up through the Ko-Fi at the moment. I just gotta figure out what I wanna, how I want that to look. You know, like overall, or promote it, or what I want it to actually do. I need money for the books, Alex. I don't need money for pizza right now. I need pizza money, but I'm just saying. I need both of those things. Sadly, I can't rely just on Sunny to continue to give me subs. It's not gonna work forever. I mean, I could try to make it work forever, but. Okay, what is it doing? Got that one selected. I've got the stroke on it, but it's not. Don't want that. Let's do none. Okay, so we need to do expand appearance. Object. It should be an object now. It should not be a text based. I should be able to put this on the outside. Yep, like that. Round up the corners. There we go. I did it. I figured it out. I'm saving my buttons. Uh-oh, what are you saving your buttons for? Are you saving it for the big treat? Special treat for the furry friend. Yeah, I knew it. I was just like, I'm gonna try this. I had put it together, but I never put it out for I didn't put it out as a reward yet because I was like, I'm not sure if it'll work or how it, whatever. And today I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw it out there to see what happens. So, but I think you can. Because it's not bits, right? It's, explosions. It's just treasure tokens, right? That's all that's being used for that. I can't see it on my side, so I'm not sure. It's the buttons. Okay, yeah. See, I told you we should have called them buttons. I might change the name to treasure buttons. I think you can add whatever you've got to it. I think you can contribute. And then, yeah, the buttons. I'm gonna change the name of that. I want to change the name of that. What's up? Hi, daughter.
Hi.
What's up?
Hi.
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 Hi. This is not creepy at all.
Anyways, I'm gonna make orange chicken for dinner.
For dinner?
For lunch.
You
lunch.
can make
lunch,
orange
lunch,
chicken
lunch,
for lunch.
lunch.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
for lunch.
Okay.
Okay. If you want it, you can have some.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're freaking me out.
Why?
I don't know.
Anyways, I might cut around like 11 probably.
Okay, I updated it. It should be. There we go. Now that I feel like that better represents what we got going on here. Treasure buttons. Mrs. Tahoe and I workshopped that name for like half of a night at one point, and we were like, oh, that's not bad. It's not great, the treasure tokens. Maybe we'll figure it out as, time goes on. I think it's better that they're called buttons. Gotta get back to work. Alright, Alex, thank you for coming by. Appreciates it. Go fix all them cars. All them broken cars. All them cars. All them cars cars. Okay, can I just scale this up? Yes, I can. Don't work too hard. I mean, work hard, but don't work too hard. You get what I mean. Group, center, ungroup. No, let's just group it for now. Group, center. Oh, that is because of those boxes. This one's gonna have to be done by eye. Can I? Should be able to rotate these. Yep, I can. Together.
Father.
Daughter.
Box.
Box.
What do you think is in box?
I'm hoping not dead things. What is in box, daughter?
Would you like to know what's in box?
I don't know if I want to know what's in box, daughter. So many rubber duckies! That's scary.
I forgot I put all my ducks in here.
That's truly, truly scary.
My ducks are scary?
Yeah, your ducks are scary. I don't like when you don't have your ducks in a row. There's a dad joke.
don't like-
You're welcome, everybody.
You don't like the ducks in a box?
They're ducks in a box. Ducks in a box, baby.
I'm gonna go put my ducks in a
Hey, go put your ducks away.
box. They are away. They're in a box.
That's not away. That just means that they're in a box.
Yeah. They're away in a box.
Not the same.
That's the same.
It's not the same.
No.
That's little. That's how they're gonna be.
There you
Books, books, books.
go. Mama.
Oops. Don't need those. I think these need to be moved over a little bit.
By the way, would you like this back?
Oh, what back? Oh, the cutter? Put it on Mom's table in our bedroom.
What?
Thank you. It needs something. It's not bad. It's not great either. Thing is if I like put this in Canva, I would have a little bit more to play with. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do a thing real quick. We are gonna do a thing. File. Export as. Let's put this on the desktop. Use artboard. Okay, we need to get. Where's Canva at? Canva. Swap over real quick. Custom size. Let's go 2 by 2. No, we want inches, not. No. That's wrong. Don't mess with me with that. There we go. Okie dokie. Uploads. This here. Okay. Sunny Youth has contributed 2,000 to the total special treats for furry friends challenge. Woo! I did it for the puppies! For the puppies! Look at that. 20% raised already. Dang. Nice. Okay, so the question is, so it didn't pop up anything, so let's go to our alerts real quick. That would be under channel points. New variant. Custom redemption, but I want variant name, alert conditions. From oh no, oh that's interesting. You can set a user to any channel point redemption. Interesting. So that's a special. Let's turn it off for a second. That's a special reward. What is it? Oh, that's a power up. That's a. Where is that one at? Community challenge. Okay. Let me look at my alerts. Maybe there's a special one for community challenges. It's charity. No, it's not a charity. It's not a sub. It's not a gifted sub. It's not a bit. It's not a goal. Huh. Yeah, I don't know where the... because it didn't announce it in the channel. Jeff, do you know about this? So they have on Twitch the ability to make community challenges. Viewers can crowdfund big rewards with channel points, price them high to last longer, and encourage more participants. So it's a community challenge, but if I want to set up an alert for it, I'm not seeing a spot to set up an alert for it. It's not under channel points.
Why would there be an alert for it?
I want to set up an alert for it so as people continue to add more to the continue to contribute to that community event, that it like notifies when that goes out. Like Sunny just put in 2,000 of the treasure buttons or community or points, and like it didn't say anything or didn't do anything. So
I have no clue.
For the puppies. Because I set it up to be able to do like when you do Pet the Furry Friend, it shows it, does the action,
Tahoe Anime Pet the Furry Friend.
and it actually does the text to speech as well. So I didn't know if there was a way to set that up for.
Huh?
I didn't know if there was a way to set that up for the community challenge stuff.
No, never heard of it, so.
Don't see what you're looking for. Yeah, I know that one's there. Temple redemptions from. active users. Did it put it in chat? It did. Yeah, Sunny Ruth has contributed 2,000 points to the total treat for a Furry Friends challenge. Huh, I'll have to mess with that later. I don't see it at the moment. Okay, there we go. I'll have to mess with that later. Figure it out. I don't know if this will be better or not. I did not like what I just did. Everything hates me right now. Let's try this instead. See, that's an effect. Does that, but it's not an image, so I can't do this guy. I can do shadows. I can do like a page lift. Do drop. Oh, I didn't realize I could do that. It's not in the right spot either, so. I'm cut off after doing the 2K. Is there like a limit on it? It doesn't say that there is for, like, I can't set one. I don't have an edit to, it's not editable for some reason. Oh, it does say there is a max. I wonder if there's a the way you see for streamers, community challenge setup management. It's maybe because I'm streaming I can't edit it. I can't edit it on the fly. So I can have 3 challenges up at one time. Huh. I wonder if there's a if it times out, it doesn't allow you to do a certain amount. I don't know if I like messing with this on here. I don't think that's working. I don't think it's working. I'm going backwards here. I think I definitely like it better without the white outline for this part. Yeah, because then you can see the books behind. It's much better. I think I want to get rid of. Oh yeah, I forgot to group those together. Ungroup. Not that one. Delete. Nope, did it wrong. There we go. I'll save up for another 2K for next time. Yeah, you're putting in all of the percentage right now. You're doing all the heavy lifting. 20%. It'll only take 5 streams to get all the way up, all the way there. You're gonna make me put it up to 100,000 if you keep going this fast. Gonna have to make it a really big stretch goal for the community. Okay, like that. I wonder if I should shrink that down. Do you figure out what you're gonna do with your Switch, dude?
I'm gonna try and bring it to Regina's today.
Yeah? You gotta go over and do your part-time job today?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I need the Disney stuff later. Log me out.
Logged you out again?
Yeah.
It be doing that. Do a little creativity here around the books. Wahaha! I'll single-handedly get the furry friends a special treat. Yes, you will. That is your MO, isn't it? Do you just like, I'm doing it myself? I bet you if you could buy bits and use those towards it, you would. I know you would. That's not a thing, but goddamn. Nah, okay, good. Phew! Scare me. That would be funny, though. You silly man. Look at our own bit. Thank you for the bit. Did that give you more coins? Because I think if you buy bits, then it gives you. Does it give you treasure coins? Or gives you? I think it gives you bonus. I think is what it said. Oh my god! Don't buy your way all the way to the finish line. Thank you for the bits, though. I appreciate it. Jeff, I got bits.
Nice.
They were just leftover bits from a while ago. Well, thank you. I will take, You know what? If anybody comes into the stream and wants to give me their leftover bits, I'm okay with that. I can take them off your hands. That's fine with me. I don't mind. I know they're burdensome to carry around, so yeah, I get it. I wouldn't want people, struggling with their bits. They get heavy, right? See? I know. I understand. Bits get heavy. There we go. I like that a little bit better. Think how much do I have on this one? I can pull this one out a little further. Pull that one out a little bit. Pull that one out pretty far. That one's already maxed out. Need to make some bigger books. Oh no, he's all knocked out on the carrying around the bits. I got too many bits. See, Alex's internet was so heavy with bits last night that's why it crashed, and he left me all by myself in the dungeon to fend for myself. I was so alone. I was so alone. Nobody to save me. I felt bad though. He's just like, "Yep, I'm done. My internet's being dog shit." I was like, "Oh, that sucks." We were literally like a quarter of the way to. We went on to Prophecy just to mess with the ultimatum mode, just to see what we could do with it, and we did the first part, dunking all of the stuff. And then we were able to kill the boss on the first encounter, just two-manning it. And it was like, okay, it's not too bad. Oh no, did we kill the boss on the... No, we tried it out. We couldn't figure out, we're like, what the heck? They changed something. We didn't realize that they had put a Toland in one of the... in one of the dunk points, so you have to do it in a specific order. So we didn't realize that until we went and did the normal version, quote unquote normal version. And we're like, oh, that's why we kept dying whenever we would dunk, is because it was we have to do it in a very specific order. So we just did a loops on killing the first boss over and over to see if we could get any of those like platinum rewards that they give you for just killing things, and we got a couple things from it, but then we're like, yeah, we might as well just finish it now. We're here already, so we started going through and we got all the way down to the final boss before his internet went. He died. It didn't like him having fun. But it's interesting, they added little tweaks, little changes to some of the things. Change up the encounters a little bit. So there's actually, on the room where the blights spawn, they actually added a mechanic and a boss there. So and you get a chest for it as well. So it's not just an empty room that you just kind of fly through. You actually have you have to do the blights, but the blights then unlock a boss that you have to defeat, which is kind of cool. And then you get a chest from it. which is better. That room always felt just empty, so it's nice to have something in it. What do you finger? Got the thumbs up. Yeah, double thumbs up. I think I want to swap this one and this one. Oh no, I don't. Yes, I do. I just have to change the colors. I think I can just do recolor artwork. Yeah, I can. Yay. I'm so smart.
You're so smart.
I'm wicked smart, Michelle. There we go. Kept it all together. Is the dog still outside, Jeff? Do we know? So many tacos.
Yep.
Which is funny because you don't like tacos. Still heresy,
She's
but
tanning her belly.
she's tanning her belly.
It's up in the air.
Just right by the door?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she is. These are funny. No flipping tables. Don't do that. It's not okay. Now, Sonny, we don't flip tables in this house. Put the table back where you found it and put the tacos back on the table. Is there something else that I want to do with this? I think this one is done. I don't mind the simplicity of that. That's okay. Not every design is going to be a banger every time. I don't want that on the desktop, but that's okay. So we can just move it over anyways. Let's get rid of that for now. We don't want that. Question is, did I set up CMYK? We're okay. See, it's weird that I feel like it was showing, maybe it wasn't showing those menus. It was showing these menus before. So you guys can see these, but you can't see, like, I select window, but the drop down for it doesn't show. Yeah, I did. I saw that you get your can pretty soon. That's pretty cool. I'm excited to see, like, what you do with it and what you put inside of it. I want to know, because that was something you backed, right? That was a Kickstarter, if I'm correct, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I backed it as a Kickstarter. Okay, yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I'm interested to see what it can do, or what it does do, or it'd be kind of cool. There's a lot of, like, options, and a lot of things you can mess around with. I know Govee just came out with a little mini monitor display, and you can put a bunch of stuff. Like, I was thinking of the same thing. What if you took that and put it inside of a cylinder? Then you could program it. It would be essentially the same thing. It's just like a screen with a inside of the tube. Kind of reminds me of the Star Wars ride at Disneyland, where they use the projection on the. I think it's a projection. With an AI. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. See, I'm always interested. I always tell this to the kids and stuff like that. There was a show back in the 90s. It was a Mega Man cartoon, and they ran around and had what they called net navies. It's kind of like Cortanas in certain ways, but they were like generalized net navies that you could buy that just were basic ones, but they also had like custom net navies, and that's where Mega Man came out. And if you were, quote unquote rich enough or had the means to be able to get a custom one, then you were, somebody, whatever. But it was functional in a lot of ways where I think it's kind of like what we think AI should be, where you're like, hey, can you do XYZ, or look up this thing, or pull schematics for this, and it can actually go and complete a task and not just like regurgitate gunk in certain ways. Not saying that AI is not, useful in tracking down information or anything like that, but it doesn't have thinking capability in which is funny because it says it's intelligent, but it's not really intelligent. Can't problem solve for itself in certain ways. It'll be like, yeah, I think this is what you did, what you wanted. It will have a subscription attached to it, but that's the perk of pre-ordering on a Kickstarter. We get it for free. Ooh. Wow, subscription model to accessing it, or I guess because it comes with the AI. Is that what the subscription's for? Is for the AI part of it, the service of that? I was just thinking for the device itself, it probably wouldn't need that. I'll have to look into it to make sure. Probably has to do with the AI service, access to their servers for finding information and stuff. I could only guess what I wanted to do.
Pilot, I have concluded.
Nope, don't need to go pick up the kids. Oh, did we ever figure out, children, if we're gonna go see Great Grandma today?
No.
I need to talk to Michelle before I get too down the road here. Okay, so we're gonna work on one more. Don't need that. So I found a competition online for sticker designs, and they can be simple. They don't have to be complex designs or anything like that, but I was like, oh, I'll maybe take a couple of my things that I have set up, and maybe I'll submit those just to see if I can. It's like you win like $100 or $50 or something like that, so it's like, why not? Let's see what happens. That'd be fun. But they have to be that 2x2 size. They can't be. I think these are 3.5 by 1.5. These are a little bit different sizes. So. Just cloud. Okay, so I need that. I need that. Select all, copy, put this on here we go. There we go. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what type of customization you can actually do with that device, Sunny. If you can put how much of your own stuff you can put into it, or if it's like you have to, like you said, subscribe to what they have set up. If you're only like limited to their models and such. Because I would go ham. I would make I would customize a whole bunch of stuff. That would be my thing. Because I like customizing things. Let's see, I don't want... Here we go. Oh, I got a frame on there. I don't want the frame. Frame. Here we go. Suburba dog. Okay, that should work better. Trim view. Okay. We're getting there. Such sad music today. Which one's better? I like that better. Here we go. I'll have to look into it, make sure, yeah. Okay, we got ads coming up here shortly. Let's group this together so I can center it. Center. Okay. I wonder if I can make this into a round sticker. Probably have to shrink it a little bit. Let's make a 2x2. I've already got a 2x2 square. That's a 2x2 circle. So everything has to fit inside of that. Yep, definitely made him too big. That's what I thought. Select all. Oh, wait a minute. I did that wrong. I put it behind everything. I want it there. So that circle should be centered. Center. So this guy is not center. Select all. Alright, stream. We are going to head into an ad break here shortly. I will be pausing for the moment until those ads get done. Okay, so I'm still here, but we're waiting on ads, and then we'll get back to work. Alright. So now's your chance. I sent over what AI... Wait, I sent over what AI told me. I'm gonna put the puppers in the meantime. Because I want to.
Tahoe anime pet the furry friend.
Whoa, do my own stretches without. See, Sunny, now you're not going to be able to make me stretch because you're saving up your points. See, I've incentivized you now. Which one do you want more? Oh, god damn it. Oh,
Sunny
you
_Ruth
used
says big
250 of the...
stretch.
I'm going to have to make those worth more. Alright, Jerf, you got to do the big stretches, it said. You got to do the stretches, it said. Your name's on it. What?
I'm about to take a nap.
You're going to take a nap?
I'm
You
gonna do
didn't,
the opposite. I'm gonna do the opposite.
didn't even go on a walk with us
I'll
today.
stretch when I wake up.
You'll stretch when you wake up? That's definitely not the same thing. That's funny. To be a kid again. Oh. I've been actually going the past 3 days. So the kids got out on school on Friday. On Monday, when I did the first stream back, I went on a walk with Mrs. Tahoe because she takes Sora out on a walk in the morning times before it gets too hot. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna promise myself I'm gonna start going on those walks too because I need to get out and do some walking and stuff like that. And it wasn't too bad the first and the second day. Today's the third day. Definitely can feel it a little bit more. All the stretching that I have been doing has been helping, but I can definitely feel like parts of my back and stuff like that. Back in the day where I hurt myself, I can definitely feel it a little bit for sure. So just gotta get back into the shape. Gotta get back into working around, doing things. Okay, ads are done. Hello, community. Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. Okay, so now we can get back to work. I'll put this. I think I want to make it fit just about right. So I'm just visually trying to put this in here. I'm not using any of the features that's going to try to place it in the center. Everything's, all these little bounding boxes and stuff, since they're all twisted and poking out, it's not going to be even, so I have to do it by eyeball. Let's see, that's going to get cut off a little bit. I think I want to select all. I want to turn this just slightly. Oh, nope, I don't want to scale. I want to rotate. I want 1%. Yeah, I think it's just 1% off. Let's trim view it, see what it looks like. Yeah, that's better. A little bit more centered and rotated correctly. Hey, daughter! Okay, come see me when you're ready. I need to speak with you. I know she's refurbishing her homeroom, which is good. Let's see. Take this. Swap it. Okay, here's our circle. You know what? Let's do some things. Let's do some things. We got some time. We got it. We got this. So that's our 2-inch. Here we go. And that's how you do that. So that's what it would look like as a circle. That's not bad. Hey, ooh, best viewers? Wow. I like that. How do I get the best viewers? Why is it not letting me delete it on Twitch? Okay, there he goes. I want to ban this person. Goodbye.
Pay money to get a bunch of fake people to watch your stream.
I gotta pay money to get
Fake people watching.
fake viewers? I don't want bots. I don't want bot viewers.
To make you feel good about yourself.
I don't think that's gonna make me feel good about myself. The funny thing is like, so if you pay for that service and have a bunch of bots come in and watch your channel, I'm assuming Twitch can figure that out, right?
Not really. They're not super great at that. It's mainly just to boost you.
To boost what though? Because like
In their algorithm,
in their algorithm, so then your channel goes higher in the list.
probably. You have more people watching, so more actual people will find it. They're trying to entice you with that.
I was trying to figure out if that was like a way to boost. I guess that would make sense. Boost you in the rankings. Because I'm assuming they don't have like bots that are watching your channel. Then, is it just you get followers?
I think it's just fake bots watching your.
Because if you have fake bots watching your channel, then yeah, you would make ad revenue off of that. Technically, I guess. Yeah, I don't. That's the thing, is I don't understand what it is they're actually offering.
Yeah.
Because then it would just be money for money. You would just be trading.
I'm here.
Are we gonna go visit Great Grandma today? You busy? This is your
I'm
guys'.
probably busy.
Okay, you're busy
So
then.
I'm cleaning.
Yeah. Where did you get a car from? You.
At one house.
Okay. We'll keep
With
working
all the
on
license plates.
your room and stuff like that, and then I never text messaged her. Got a text message from her, so I think we're good.
I'm gonna make lunch probably.
Okay, go make some lunch.
Yeah.
Lunch is good.
Do you want any?
Do I want any?
Orange chicken?
If I was gonna eat some, I'd probably eat some at dinner time, but
Wait.
oh, I forgot to update my title. It's the same title.
I'll
No.
take some.
You're gonna eat orange chicken? Are you high?
I'm thinking of the wrong thing.
Not chicken nuggets. Orange chicken. Is a difference.
Do you want some orange chicken? With some rice?
Nah.
Dang. Almost had it.
I'm not a fan of the sauce.
We almost had them, boys and girls. We
I'm
almost
not a
did
fan
it.
of the sauce.
It's under the sauce.
You
I like
don't-
it without the sauce.
You don't like the orange chicken sauce?
I like it without the sauce, but then it's
That's just chicken nuggets.
So,
That's just chicken nuggets, yeah.
I just like chicken nuggets.
Check, it's under the sauce.
The chicken nugget is under the sauce.
It's under the sauce.
It was there the whole time.
Bro, that's crazy.
Bro, she
You
said.
like my car?
We already have it in chicken nuggets.
I have no idea what you just said. Our room looks so empty.
I don't think that worked out. Canva, that's fine. Move that there. Okay. Welcome people to the stream. If you're new here, hello. We have 2 people currently watching. At least that's what it says. Whether or not they're actually here, I'm not sure. I do have the Ko-Fi stream bot. I do also. Alex was telling me about that earlier. I need to get the what did he call it? The fundraiser. Oh no, I lost it. What was it called?
GoFundMe? GoFundMe?
No, it wasn't GoFundMe. He came up with a playful name for it, but a Raz Funder, I believe is what it was. Don't ask why. It's a thing. It's Alex. He wants me to set up the Raz Funder so that he can, so that people can fundraise to buy me pizza. Because you know I love pizza. Okay, I think we're done with these 2 for now. Don't think I have any more steam for these guys, which is fine. Nope, we want to save you. Go back to Gojo buttons for now. Let's see, what do I want to bring up here? Doop doop doo. I want to start doing like little parts where, and I could do this now, I guess. I'll put this up on screen. Okay. So we'll just do some talking for the moment. Okay, so this is the file for my first kids book. So we'll do a little breakdown of how this works and what the process was. Let's see, where is, that's the background. Profile background. Ooh, do I not have the, I might have deleted that here. That's fine, I'll go grab it real quick. I believe I still have it. So when you sign up for Ingram Spark, you go through and you put in the size and dimensions for the size of the book that you're going to be making. And what they do is that they build a file for you. Let's see, kind of looks like, oh no, kind of looks like this. Turn off my, oh, I do have mine on there. Duh, it's at the top. Okay, anyways. So this is what it looks like without the guides. So what they show you is that this is your laminate for your cover. There's a certain bleed area where you want the colors and everything to go off so that they can fold it around and underneath on the back side of the book. But you don't want any of these blue areas. You don't want words or writing or literally anything important because they will get folded or cut. So you want to avoid putting anything in these spaces. That is the idea. And then anything that is set up in these pink areas, this is the back, this would be the front, and this would be the spine. Those are okay. And even then you can see little dotted lines. You need to make sure and pay attention to those, that everything is inside of those for your design and stuff like that. So what that means is if we look here, you can see I have all these bleed spots, but we'll put my guides back on. So basically what I did is I remade those guides, right? So I can see where each of the pieces are that need to be where they need to be. And it looks like this. So these are the blue areas that you're not supposed to print in. You don't want anything inside of these. So this is my custom template that they made for me. You can see because they have their, this is their information here. It's an 8.5 by 8.5 book. It's got, because of how many pages are in it, the spine is going to be this thickness, which they calculate out for you in this way. Here's their lightning source information, and how it's going to work. The size of this 8.5 by 8.5 is 23 inches by 14.5 inches. So that's the whole page that they're going to print and then wrap around the artwork, or around the pages of the inside of the book. So this is the template that they gave me, and then I built a Illustrator document to fit those dimensions that Ingram sent me, or they put together for me. So that's what you're seeing here. If we take, we'll do the trim view. So this is what the book cover will look like once it's all printed. And like I said, anything in these areas you don't want to have any like writing or wording or anything like that, because that will get cut off or it will be wrapped around the edges, kind of thing. So that's always important to know, is when you go to do work with a printer, distributor, any of those type of things, you want to make sure that you have their layout for how they print their stuff, so you can make sure that it's consistent and that it fits their printing models and stuff like that. So I have done that a couple times. Back when I was working on yearbook in high school, they had a very, oh god, I can't remember the name of the, it's not Allegra, it's something like that, it starts with an A. Same thing, had their own layouts, had their own print setup and stuff like that, and you had to follow with what they were doing in order to make your designs and stuff work. So I would definitely, if you were thinking about creating your own picture books or any books, anything like that, go do some research on what the sizes are, what the standard sizes are, what sizes the companies that you're using is printing. See if they have templates for it, or if they make custom templates for you, so that you can make sure that what you're creating and designing is going to fit with what they are printing. It makes a big difference. So that being said, this is my template for what my book looks like, and you can see I actually have, from how I designed mine, I've got a little extra that actually bleeds out past this. This is okay. You can actually make any of these bigger than, you can make them this big. It doesn't really matter. It's your frame. Like when I did the trim view, it's going to cut it down to that size. So it's okay if you go past it. It's not a big deal. As long as it fits in that, like I said, that 14.5 by 23, I believe is my document size. I can check that real quick. Where is it? Can I select it? Yeah. So this one shows 10 by 9, so they must print it bigger then. I'm not sure, but 8.5, 8.5 by 8.5 for left side, 8.5 by 8.5 for the right side, and then all the bleeds and stuff for the middles and stuff like that. So the other thing that they determine, at least for me and working with Ingram Spark, is that the size of your spine is determined by how many pages of your book you have. So when I started designing out my book and trying to figure out what I was going to write with it, or how I was going to write it and stuff like that, I went and looked and see what was the standard amount of pages that, and there actually was an answer that most companies like the 32 page count. Either that works with the runs, the amount of pages that they need to get in and out, or depends on their layouts, how that works. 32 seems to be pretty standard for a lot of companies. There are variants of that, and generally you can do 32 pages plus 2 each time. So 32, 34, 36, 38. You can do 40s. It just really depends. Each company has their own little ups and downs with that, and they want to have like a certain amount to make the books profitable in certain ways. And having like way too many pages, then you have to give the book price a different look over and stuff like that. So there's a lot of like little pieces you have to be aware of when you're coming, but 32 is pretty standard for children's books as far as that's going. Okay, so with that 32, they gave me this little bitty spine that I can print on and get my graphics into and put my name, title, and any other graphics that you might want in there. So that is why that's such a little sliver right there. But this is the consistency now, right? So once you have one done, I'll bring up the second one so you guys can see. Doop. Here's number 2. So number 2, same thing, same layout, same framing and everything, just making sure everything fits inside of there, nothing's going to get cut off, and that it all fits inside of that frame between the two. So but yeah, they usually, this is their example one that they give you, and they talk about bleed heights, bleed widths, and stuff like that. But especially for Ingram Spark, once you can actually put in, and they will send you a Photoshop or PDF or PNG, I think was what it was, a file with your actual size, depending on what size book you decide you want to pick. So for your covers. Okay, so let's look at all of these other lines. So these are all my marks that I made for my guides. These are centering marks for the center of each of these little boxes here. I think it's like a half inch from edge to edge is what they gave me for, it's a little bit more, was it? Might have been a little bit, it might have been like 5/8 of an inch. But like I said, I just followed their template and made my own guide so that I made sure that stuff stayed inside of that and that the words weren't going to get cut off. But let's see, let's get rid of that. But you can see on the right side is the front of the book. On the left side is the back of the book, the spine through the middle, right there. And then they print this whole thing. This becomes one whole sheet that they print out and wrap around the cover of your book to finish it off in that way. And then you've got your ISBN, and then this is like the main thing that they want you to make sure you have. And you don't necessarily have to have the ISBN right away, but you do have to have a box to be able to put it into. And they have, I think on the template, the original template, I have to see if I have it. They actually have a dedicated spot for it. You can put it wherever you want, but you just need to make sure that you have it, that it exists on there somewhere. Let me see if I can find it real quick. The original Dimpolet. Where are my... there it is. It is a PDF. Let's put that in there. I want a new layer. Oops. See, I moved things and I didn't mean to move things. I shouldn't have done that. I knew I shouldn't have done that. Hey, here we go. So this is what they sent me. And you can see it fits perfectly. But you can see they put their ISBN over here closer towards the middle of the spine. You don't have to put it there. You can put it, like I moved mine over to the left-hand side on the outside edge of the book because I didn't want it on the inside of it. Just a preference choice for me. But yeah, they tell you about barcodes, they tell you about the size, they tell you about the different bleed areas and stuff like that. So this is a template that you can have them generate for you, and then you can use it to make your own template in your either Photoshop, Illustrator, or if you're using, what's the name of the Procreate, or if you're using Procreate or anything like that. So just an option. Lots of different options, different ways to do things. But yeah, that's how to create a cover, or how to get started creating your cover, getting your layouts and getting your sizes and things picked out first. So makes a big difference. But yeah. Okay, what do we got for time? We're at about 2 hours and 30 minutes. Okay, so we got about 30 more minutes that I want to try to get in, and then we'll move on with the day. So I gotta figure out what I want to work on now. Now that we've talked a little bit about books and covers. No, I don't want to save these. No, thank you. They're already saved. We'll see if I clip that up and turn it into something at some point.
Oh my god, is he dancing?
Okay. Actually, you know what? Along those lines, let's talk about this. Okay. So, this is what I use for my story layouts. So, early on, I did a bunch of research trying to figure out, how book pages worked and a lot of those type of things. Just so I had some reference before working on another book project back in the day, but I wanted to basically get it all down, like refresh my memory on what actually was what and how it'll work. So I had originally found this image. We'll move it up here so we can see it. Shoo. I really found this image and I was like, oh, okay, so this is how this works. The page number 1 is actually a blank page. That's the one that gets glued onto the cover and holds down those edges that get folded over from our cover design. I was like, okay, so we have page 1 is a glue down, page 32 is a glue down, so your book is technically only 30 pages long. So it's like, okay, so I'll have to write my story in 30 pages. And I'm like, okay, wait, there's something else. So I've got a copyright and a title page. It's like, okay, so that actually brings your story down to 28 pages. So you have to be able to write 28 pages for your story and make that work how you want it to work. So being aware of page 1 and page 32 being glue downs is super important, that you're not going to be able to put anything on those 2 pages. But you do have some room to do something with your copyright and your title page. I went very basic with mine. I just went, I basically just did exactly that. I just did I'll bring it up real quick. Basic copyright page. I put my dedication on that copyright page as well. But just all of the jargon stuff, nobody can reproduce this or do any of that fun stuff without permission, who it's owned by, and then your Library of Congress control number. So this is not necessary, but it is a nice thing to have, especially if you want to have your books in libraries, to get a Library of Congress control number. You do have to send them a free copy, so that they can catalog it for themselves. But yeah, it's definitely like, I did this for mine and I'm currently in 2 libraries here in Nevada, so it's definitely worth it. And then your ISBN number, which is your number that all of the retailers and everybody uses to be able to, one, find information, but catalog and do all of the inventory stuff with your book that they need to be able to do. So, and then I'll go into a separate video at some point and we'll talk about ISBNs a little bit more because they are very, very important. But, so that's your copyright page. And then this would be your title page, which is kind of like Cover 2.0. It's just repeating some of the, you can do basically whatever you want, but I used it as a way to just kind of repeat, this is the series, this is the story, give a little fun, image of him carrying the little number 1, and go from there. So, and then you can see the difference when we go over to book 2, where he's carrying a little number 2 now. So, little fun bits and pieces each time. Little green grass flowing out the back too. You can do what you want with it. Have fun with it. I went with a little bit more simplified version of that, but so that wraps up kind of these 2 pages. Now, if you want to bump your story and do like copyright and title on the same page, you can do that. You can also take the copyright and put it at the end. A lot of people do that. It really depends on how you want your story laid out. So for me, I like this idea of having 2 open spreads to each other side by side. Spread, spread, spread. So this way, if you wanted to have an action or something happen across 2 pages, you could do that. It makes it much easier to be able to create a graphic or an illustration that goes across. Otherwise, you would have to try to jump while they're flipping pages, and it has its own dramatic effect that you can do with it. Like if you want to say something here and then reveal something on the next page, that's always a good option to be able to do. But yeah, you can separate these into each individual, or you can use them as a combined. So if we look at some examples of that, let's look at the first 2 pages of my book. Book 1. So we can look at, this is the first page. Nice little blue dots in the background on that one. So if we go over to page 2, same thing, blue dots here. So those 2 match. They kind of line up together. So I wanted to have them be connected in that way, but not have the imagery continue across each other, because this is the inside of the Humane Society and this is the outside. So I wanted them to be connected but not necessarily have imagery that goes across each other in that way. So then if you go to the next 2 pages, I repeated that same idea. I used the orange to connect the 2 pages so it felt like they were a spread, but they are from 2 different perspectives. This is meeting our kitty friend here in his little box for the first time with his orange on the walls, and then him having a little moment where he's just like, oh, these people are talking about me, with the orange in the back as well. So just different little ways to use the landscape of your layout to have different connection pieces and stuff like that. So those were important things for me, so I tried to work with them a little bit and make them do what I wanted to do. So I took this template that I found and then I made my own, because I wanted to be able to draw in each of these pages, and this is a square, which is the shape of my book, rather than the other one, which was rectangles, which is not the shape of my book. So, but yeah, this is how this kind of works out, where you have the copyright and the title, so you have basic information going here, and then each of these are your spreads all the way through to the end till the end here, and then I actually gave myself a couple extra boxes just in case I wanted to put notes in them for like extra pieces that I was like, well, I'm not sure if this is going to work or if this is what this is going to look like and stuff. So what that looks like is like this. So this is all of the layout from book 1. This is how I laid out the dialogue and stuff like that. And most of the time I'm writing out the dialogue like this on my sheets. And then if there's something like interesting happening, like this buttons falling off here, I sometimes just draw a little sketch of it just so that I know what's going on. Or if I throw sound effects in, or, kind of these little guys down here that are descriptors, those were actually in those pages. So just kind of laying things out, getting the story figured out. Here's my extra little sunbathing. That was an idea that I had, but I never really ended up using it, so it was just extra. But yeah, gives me lots of options, and then I can take things and I can move them if I need to, rearrange them and stuff like that. Yeah, that's how I set up some of my stuff so that it makes sense for my brains, and everybody's a little bit different. So if you see this and you're like, oh, that's a great idea, but I want to do it slightly different, that's okay too. Figure out your way. If this way works for you, feel free to take a copy of this or look online. There's lots of different versions of this, and use those. Those work just as well. So, but yeah, little bit of heavy information today. Little authorship talk today. Just putting it out there, trying to see what we can rustle up. Gonna make some clips out of this stuff. See if we can get some more people in here. We could talk about some books. We could talk about anything like that. If anybody has any questions about any of this stuff, about what I have set up or what any of those things look like, please feel free to ask in the chat. I will, if there's something I'm like, I don't know everything, right? Like I'm literally just starting off with this and shooting into the wind, figuring out the self-publishing thing kind of on my own ad hoc. I've had some experience in my lifetime with working as an illustrator for another, I was 2 books for an author before. I've had experience doing yearbook and stuff like that way back in the day. I've worked on other printed materials throughout my life, so I have some experience, but I don't have all of the answers. So I will try my best to answer what I can, but maybe I can point you in the right direction at the very least. So feel free to ask anything you need. Or if you see this on YouTube later and you want to leave a question in the comments, that's okay as well. I will try to either talk about it on the next stream, or if I know something I can put into a reply to a comment, I will try to do that as well. So, but yeah, that's what we got going on.
Yes.
Okay, so let's get rid of this for now. We don't want to save that because it's already saved exactly how I need it to be saved. Let's go back over to Canva for a second. Alright, well, let's look at this. I don't want that yet. Let's go here. Okay, so this is what we've got going on for the rest of the week. Today is currently Wednesday, and we are just about wrapped up with our second stream for the week. The plan is to be on Friday to do another stream. Not 100% sure what I will be streaming quite yet, but it'll be more of this type of stuff, talking about books, working on projects, just generally doing that kind of stuff, seeing if we can generate some ad revenue to help support some of the this creativity. But the idea is Friday, and then we're still working on doing our live podcast on Sunday. But we are not 100%. So I'm working on figuring out, how that's all going to work and stuff like that. So it's on the docket. This is kind of the plan currently at the moment. And then we're going to keep going from there. So definitely come back and check out the streams. We'll be doing more and more of them as time goes on here, hopefully. That is the plan, at least. And if there's anything I was thinking about trying to do some other graphics too, if there's some stuff that people need for Canva and stuff like that, I can do basic, simple graphic stuff that I can put up on my DeviantArt that people can download for free too. So there's a possibility for some of those type of things, but we will have to see as things progress and move along. But yeah. Welcome viewers. Hello. Let's see, who do we got in here right now? So I know Sunny was in here. Sunny is still in here. Hello, Sunny. Says we have 3 viewers. Hi, viewers. Welcome. Still here. Thank you, Sunny. I know that was a really boring explanation of a lot of stuff. Sorry, my friend. I know you're at work still. How do I know you're still here? Oh, okay. So there is a button up in the right-hand corner. It says Users in Chat. I just got home from break. Oh, cool. And if you click on that, it actually says who the broadcaster is, which is me, who the moderators are, which currently is Ko-Fi Streambot, which is not doing anything right now because I haven't set it up. And then the users are Sunny Ruth. So it should show it, but it's delayed a lot of times. So currently it says my viewers count is 3, but it's only showing that there's 1 person in the chat. So there's a possibility they could be either anonymous or just watching without an account, or they're, like I said, or they're delayed because of the way Twitch has a delay set up on their stuff. So that's on my OBS. I don't know if it does it. Oh no, it does it on the on the Twitch app. If you're running Stream Manager, it should have that up in the right hand corner too. It's just under the 3 little dots, and then you can snoop on your viewers and see who's here. Right, Michelle? How's that orange chicken?
It's good.
It's good orange chicken.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
You want some?
I might want something. Want some after we get done with the stream and stuff like that.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see what's going on. What we want to do. I do want to. I think I can loop this. Can I loop this? Doop, 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 doop. I thought there was a playback loop ability. Let's say audio? I don't have audio on. Interesting. Oh wow, I messed it up. Oh no. What did you do? There it goes. Meow. It broke it. It broke it for a second. Jeff, do you know if there's a way to repeat or loop preview? Yeah, like if you're just watching your video in here, I thought there was a way to loop it.
On YouTube?
No, not on YouTube.
On Canva?
On Canva. Because I can just keep playing it, but I thought there was
Not that I know of.
I thought there was a loop button. Essentially. I thought there was a loop playback button. I can't remember. But yeah, this is our current plan at the moment. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 9 a.m. I've been doing 3-hour streams so far for the past 2 streams, so I'm hoping to keep that up and then go from there. And then we'll have our special Sunday broadcast as soon as me and the missus get our stuff figured out. So ignore this time right for the moment, because I'm not sure if that's going to be true or not, when that's going to happen, but we're hoping to do a Sunday broadcast as well. Add an extra stream in there. A little something different. A little podcasty thing. Like a live podcast. And people can talk and interact with us. But that's the plan. I was hoping to try to get to that next ad, but I might roll up before that next ad pops up, not make people watch those ads. So yeah, let's roll up from there. Thank you, Dreamer, for coming by. Thank you, Sunny. Thank you, Mr. Alex, and thank you, Chicken Lord. I appreciate you all coming by and saying hi and seeing what I'm up to. I really do. It's one of those things where I was been working at home for the past couple years and trying to work on these book projects and stuff like that, and I was like, man, I should just stream this. I should just put it up there and work on stuff and stream at the same time. No difference. I'm here working on stuff anyway, so then hopefully maybe it can help support itself, and maybe we can get a little author community in here and we can talk about some stuff, or maybe we can even promote some of their books up in the right hand corner, so it's not just my books running on a loop over and over and over again. Maybe we can do that. So we'll figure that out as we move along. This is a ever evolving project with the streams, so I don't think this is not going to be a finished project kind of thing. It's constantly changing and evolving and becoming something different and new and needing new attentions and stuff. So, but I'm rambling on and on and on. So have a good afternoon, and I will see you on Friday. Bye.
Bye.